Welcome to track number 10 of Alos.
No, it's that it is not that you are some special person, but God has had pity on you, has just tried to show his mercy to you, has stretched out his hand to you, and has said, come and sit on this chair, come and have some authority in some sphere, come and have some power, and God is showing you some great mercy that you are not needed.
But Pastor, you see, when I stop what I'm doing, I don't think anybody can do. No, it's not true. That's not true. That's not true at all. There are replacements all the time.
And that's why if you are a husband or you are a wife, you must appreciate what you have. If you die, if you are a wife and you die, and you rise up from the dead, I give you 24 months, 18 months to wake up from the dead, or even just 12 months to wake up from the dead, or even maybe 6 months, or if you like, let's turn it into 3 months, or perhaps 8 weeks. When you get up from the dead and you start to look around, all I'll ask you to do is start to sniff, and you soon smell your replacement moving around. She will be fellowshipping around somewhere, just in the wings, in the shadows, ready to take a step. Lord, I'm coming in. I've been waiting for her to die, Lord. Now she's dead, Lord. Hey, I see a way where there was no way. I see a room, Lord. I see a seat that is empty, Lord. I'm coming in, Lord. There are people waiting in the wings. So as you sit on your chair, sit with humility. Sit with tenderness. Sit with gentleness. Because your replacements are queued up outside. And they are waiting. There are people waiting for people to die. Praying. Oh God. I'm just waiting, Lord. Let him die, Lord. So that I can marry her. Let her die, Lord. So that I can have a place, Lord. Hey, I see myself coming in, Lord. And then you also make the mistake of dying. Pastor Joe, it's a wonderful thing. Oh. So every place we are is just some grace. Be near, be near, be near me. God says, be near me. Would you like to be here? Would you like to stay on this? Stay. Would you like it? Stay here, okay? Would you like it? It's opportunity.
I don't. You say I should stay where? For how long? For how long? Till when? Okay, write a letter.
You are asking God to write a letter to ask you whether you are interested and you are considering certain things, and if all things are equal, sit on it well. No? I said sit on it well. He said the dragon gave him his seat. Dragon gave him his power. And the dragon gave him his authority. God will always use somebody to give you a chair. I said somebody to give you a seat. Stay at this place. Sit there tenderly, gently, humbly. Because your replacements are hanging in the shadows all around, waiting for the news. Only we want. You see when Mugabe died? When Mugabe's wife died? Oh, she had been. You know when the substitutes are warming up. Have you not watched a soccer match before? You see them. Oh, I just want a chance to play. I just want a chance to play, Lord. Hey, I see it coming on. I hear she was on oxygen today, Lord. Lord, let it be quick, Lord. Let it be quick, Lord. Then you take a phone and ask, oh, how is she? Oh, we are praying with you. Oh, I feel so sad for you. Oh, God. I have some good news today, Lord. I hear she's going down, Lord. Her heartbeat is dropping, Lord. Her blood pressure is going down, Lord. Do you enjoy such things? Yeah. The dragon gave him a seat. Somebody is giving you a chair in the ministry. Somebody is giving you a chair among the high ranks in heaven. Sit among the thrones. Somebody is giving you an opportunity to sit among the seats where missionaries will sit. And those who gave their best years, the young, fresh years with energy and zeal and intelligence. There's some seats being offered to you. Among those who gave their lives and loved not their lives unto their death. Those who would even die on the mission field. It would be better for you to die over there. First time I was going to South Africa, I was sitting by a pastor, and he was going to bury somebody, a pastor in a Ghanaian pastor who was going to South Africa to have it. I don't know what he went there to do, but whatever he was doing a church there. And he had died, and he was going to bury him. It would be better for you to be buried on the mission field and in obedience, if that is how whatever done, for you to sit here and die in a flood in your house, which you were building. Oh Lord, I'm just finishing my... Lord, the seat you offered the other day. Lord, I'll be coming to take it. Just hold it, Lord. Hold it. Hold it. I have so many people that are crowding in trying to get as you hold the seat. I can't hold any seat for you. There are replacements rushing in all over. I don't want to sing for the Lord. So really? I just want to have babies, really? I just want my beloved, just me and my beloved. My beloved and I. And one day we'll sit together happily. We'll have a table. I'll put my plate, my fork, my knife, and then his plate, his fork, his knife, with a glass, and so on. And then we will have some candle, and then just me and him, and we will be together, and then we'll be happy, and then he will say nice things to me, and I like it. You can have that on the mission field as well. In fact, if you're a missionary, you and your husband are going to be even so close, because you see, there will be no, when you go out there and you speak to somebody and you say, hello, the person you don't understand what he's saying. I said, excuse me, I'm looking for something. You don't understand. So you just have to turn to Analos, another of the same kind in the house, and you just sit down with her and say, honey, when I went out today, I couldn't talk to anybody. I just have you, just you and I. Sit down, let's have dinner. Sit down, let's have supper. And then the dream that you thought you were not going to have, just because it's just the two of you out there on the field. You get closer and closer, and there you prepare the table, because he goes out there and there's no one to talk to. Even when he speaks to them and they say, you don't understand, and you are also trying to learn the broken one and also say Allahu Akbar. So the flow is not there. So you gotta come back to her. Come back to Rosina. She's waiting for you at home. Come back to Rose. She's waiting for you. When you get there, you say hello. Then she also say, hey, you've come. All right. You just got an allos back home to just relate with and be happy. Some of you see the Bible says, he that loses his life will get it back. The thing you thought you were losing, it comes back to you multiplied. It's all around. There's no man that had left houses, fathers, children. He will have them back. What you give, you get it back. What you release comes back to you. What you hold shall be taken away from you. That's why you must release yourselves. Release yourself, release your beloved, release your husband, release your life, release your best yourself. I want to do this computer editing. It's just 3 years. And after 3 years, no, it's nothing. Pastor, don't worry at all. When I say something, it will by means be doing. So, your seat cannot wait for 3 years. By that time, your authority would have been given to a less qualified person. I was thinking about Bishop Duncan Williams, I was thinking that, somebody without education, organization, experience, training, nothing. Just moving by. When I am close to him, when I see them move, I say, grace and prayer. He understands only believing in God. Hey, God is using in you. You have had education, background, training. Most of you, your families are quite okay. Some are not okay, but even the not okay ones is quite okay compared. When he's telling you, he says, I've got 36 brothers and sisters. He doesn't know a family life. Hey. God is using the person. The person believes in God. That's all he knows and he has. But you have more than that. You have your computer, you have your medicine, your law, your whatever, what you have. So that's what you believe in it with your strength. Help us, Lord. Help us, Lord. So, brothers and sisters, your seat is waiting. Tell 3 sisters, your seat is waiting. Your seat is waiting. You know, when we had elders before. Remember we had elders before? We had elders before. Who did we have before you? We had Elder Joe. We had Elder Toss. We had Ikua. We had Harry. We had Philippa and Becky. And we thought, you know, we used to, like, you know, we wouldn't have any elders after them. And then in tech we had Rita. Oh, I remember Rita. Rita was so good. I was thinking, when Rita goes, you know, who's going to be there? You know, then Andy comes, you know, you wonder, how if Andy goes, who's going to come? I said, there are your replacements are queued outside the door. They are waiting for the seat. On every sphere and field, they have lined up and are waiting. You play. You joke with it. You will be surprised. That's why when you marry and you become a wife, don't be a proud queen. Don't have a... One day I'll preach about the spirit of Vashti. The spirit of Vashti. Vashti was the classic example of the woman who was replaced. The spirit of the proud queen who was replaced by another humble. The husband said, come and do beauty, you know, wear your pants and this thing, and come and walk. Just wear your pants and this thing and be moving in the house so that we can see and enjoy. But she said, what do you think of me? When you see me, you don't know my family, you see. Nonsense. And then my mother told me that. My mother gave me some advice when I was going to get married. And my mother told me something. She said, there's one thing that I can say in this marriage that I've had all these years, that my husband, your father, has never seen me naked before. Oh yes. Whatever is done in the cover of darkness, and to see me, oh no, it's not something that is practical in me. I mean, how? Oh yeah, she told her daughter, I think I can say that my husband has never seen me naked. So, as you are going, these men are animals. They are animals. Don't be moved by these animalistic people, the various So Vashti said, hey! My mother told me certain things about these animals. So you are going to be a different kind. But your replacement, she's humbly, coolly waiting in the house. Uncle Mordecai calls herself. Esther, come. Yes, Dad. Yes, Daddy. Go and change and come. Yes, Dad. Uncle has come. So you have to. Yes, Uncle.
Listen. You know that your father is dead.
Yes, Uncle.
And you know that your mother is also dead.
Yes, Uncle.
You know that there's not much future.
Yes, Uncle.
I am sending you to a certain program. Now, there are some controversies about such programs. Some of the Israelites and the Christians are not in approval of such things. As you are going, I want you to know that I am sending.
Yes, Daddy. What are we going to do at the program?
Well, some of your clothes will be removed at the program. And then you'll be moving up and down. It's not anything too much that you can't do. Have you heard?
Yes, Daddy. Uncle, I'll go. Everything that you say. Everything that you say. What should I do? I should take my clothes off and then what?
So she went.
They called her. And then all of you come. Start moving here. Yes, please. We are coming, please. We are coming, please. And Vashti was in the house. Stupid man. Nonsense. What do you mean? You don't have an idea of the pedigree, my family background. We don't misbehave. Stupid man. Oh. And she called her friend, Alexandria. Come and listen to stupid nonsense what my husband is saying. What kind of rubbish is that? Esther was, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, He is Jehovah, God Almighty. He is Jehovah, Lord God Almighty, the God of Israel, the mighty, mighty God. He is Jehovah. Come here. Yes, please. And the king was looking, sir.
Who is the one over there in this yellow pants and her name is this one Miss Vashti Mordecai, or something, Mordecai something.
They called her, and she went. And then they told her,
you have been selected by this man, the king. We don't know why he has chosen you, but I don't know whether it's your size of this place or this place. It's unfortunate, I tell you.
But she became the queen. Oh, yeah. She was the queen. She was now Queen Esther. The seat of Vashti was now occupied by Esther. Her husband had given her the seat, authority, and the power, and somebody had come to take that seat, that authority, and that power forever. So the chair that God has given you, the opportunity to sing for the Lord, to play for the Lord, to travel for the Lord, to preach for the Lord, to be in the church, to be somewhere, to be known by somebody, to be involved. Please remember that chair is in great demand by a whole lot of other people, and they are waiting, and the replacements are waiting on a yearly basis. If it didn't work last year, Lord, he didn't die last year, Lord, maybe he'll die this year. Lord, she didn't die last year, Lord. Hey, Lord, maybe this year. And you're waiting, and they keep piling up. My opportunity to work for the Lord, it's just a little change. I will not be here. A little change in the timing. Look, if I had gone into, let's say I wanted to do, there are several things I wanted to do. I wanted to do masters in parasitology. Oh yeah. And I wanted to do masters in public health. So go and then I'll come. I tell you, they are all options that I worked on. I wanted to do something. No, I didn't want to do career. That one was too long. I thought, let me be a lecturer. Let me go here, do this. Any kind of just a year, or just something change more like this. We will not be here. I don't enjoy when I think about all these things. I feel scared. Oh, yeah. That's how life is. Life is often related to just some day of, next week, come, tomorrow, this. One of the things I've noticed is that when I send people and they don't go immediately, often the plan changes. It's a common thing that happens. Okay, you do this, and that. After some time, it's not being done. A new plan comes, and then a new idea starts to work out. You've also noticed it. This chair you sit on, it's a blessing to be on that chair. Yeah, sit on it well. You see where you are sitting? I went for a Benny Hinn crusade. I tell you, it was through some pastor friend who was very close to Benny Hinn. They gave me a special card. It was a violet card. They had written on it VIP, something VIP, something. And that card brought me to the stage, to sit on the stage. In fact, to sit at the back, behind the stage before the crusade started, where Benny Hinn came. So that place you are sitting here, and here, and here, and here. It's not easy to be sitting here. As you see, you are sitting behind this thing, and you are just changing the channels, and it's a blessing. That's Benjamin, and that's who? Sosu, and that's John, and who's that? Augustine. Yeah. Pinochet. Pinocchio. It's a blessing to be here. As soon as you start to work in presumption, that's when you sort of assume that I should be here, and assume that I should always be here, and that this is where I am made to be, and the place was made for me. Without me, nothing can work, and I'm the one who was born, and that because of my birth, this place has existed. Oh, please, 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 please. The dragon gave him his seat, his authority, and his power. Authority is given. Seats are given. Powers are given. Sit well. Stay well. Pray for mercy and forgiveness for that chair that God has put you on. And if there is a chair that God is offering to you and says, come up. Come up. Come up. Just go. Just go. Coming to think of it, I've never thought about it, but do you know something? If you were invited suddenly now to some very high post, I doubt there'll be very few of you if you get a call from the castle that tomorrow morning President Kufuor himself wants to see Larry Odonko. I really wonder whether you stay for my preaching. I mean, when there's a soldier here, there are people here, there's a real request for you, something has come up and your name has come and this and that. I doubt whether you say, look, tell him I'll come next week. Tell President Kufuor that, look, I came for a camp, and tell him that I'll see what time I can come, but we are having something, and so I'll come later. Maybe next week, because I'll go back to campus and then I'll come. So I'll see him, give him Thursday evening. That's how a lot of us speak and relate with God. Tell him, what is the year now? 2002. About 6 years. Is that not our response to God? What can you compare God with President Kufuor? What is Kufuor compared with God? And yet God calls us, and we give him time, and then he should rearrange his calls, and he must know before he calls what you are doing. He must, ask him, does he know who you are? Does he know what you were doing before he called you? And then your plans. Sometimes I think it's an insult to the Lord, to his work, when we say, Lord, call me later. Call me back. Call me back. Lord, I saw that you flashed me. Can you call me back? Lord, you flashed me, but I was busy. Hey, Lord, I had something I was doing. Can you kindly call me back? The seat you were talking about, I have another seat. So let me sit on that for some time. I'll analyze, and I'll get back to you. It may not be there by the time you come back, unless his mercy extends that seat. Stand to your feet.